Hong Kong Immigration Department Form ID992B is completed by the sponsor of an application for a training visa. The application form itself is fairly straightforward, with only 5 sections requiring commentary. And these are: information required on the sponsor's business, details about how the trainee is to be compensated during the period of training, the specifics of the training program itself, the financial and employer standing of the sponsor, and the declaration of sponsorship and the veracity of the information provided. In detailing the business nature of the training sponsor, we highly recommend that you simply state in this section, "Please refer to the accompanying letter," and provide all the requisite information in that ancillary document, especially if the sponsor is a modestly sized company. Similarly, if the Hong Kong business is indeed part of a larger international group, the more information that can be provided, the easier the case will be from a consideration perspective. While the base compensation of 260,000 Hong Kong dollars per year, a provability marker seen in out-and-out employment visa applications, does not strictly apply in training visa cases, the emolument provided should be sufficient in other circumstances, and care should be given to whether or not the applicant will be able to afford the cost of living in Hong Kong, not least if his dependents are accompanying him. And the section of the Form ID992B which details the specifics of the training program is really where the rubber hits the road in relation to the approvability test for a training visa. We highly recommend that you cover off all of these points in your arguments in your cover letter, where you set out the detailed arrangements for the training program, and in all these sections on the form that you see here, simply state, "Please see accompanying cover letter." In the section seeking information on the financial standing of the sponsor, it's important to include the headline data as far as you possibly can, but ensure that it is augmented by the detailed financial information to be included as part of the wider application bundle. If the company is a public company, the financial issues can be easily dealt with by including a copy of the latest annual report to shareholders, and in this section simply state, "Please see the most recent annual report to shareholders." When informing the Immigration Department of the current staffing position, the headline data should be provided in this section, but the data should accord exactly with the further information being supplied in the application bundle. And subsection 5 serves 2 purposes in the application consideration process. Firstly, it puts the Immigration Department on notice that the company is a current sponsor of a foreign national employment visa, and secondly, points the Immigration Department in the direction of the recent prior application, meaning that the supporting documentary evidence to be provided by the sponsor need not be resubmitted all over again. And on the Form ID992B, there are 2 discrete sections which deal with declarations. The first is included at the bottom of each page, speaking to the truthfulness, correctness and completeness of the information provided. And at the end of the form, which is where the sponsor agrees to assume responsibility for the cost of repatriating or removing the applicant from Hong Kong if the residence goes awry for any reason.